I want to look at this one real quick. This is a Merc 49. I got this one from my friend Rudy. Check it out. This box is pretty tore up, but it's kind of cool, you know. It's a timepiece right here. AMT Ertl 1949 Mercury 125th scale. Looks like you even got some generic tools in there too. Then it's all taped up. Look at that right there. That's pretty neat. Let me see if it gives a date on here of I don't think it does, but maybe the instructions will. I'm kind of just curious, like when this came out, this version, what year it was. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the top view right now. Let's zoom out. So let's take a look at this. So this is the 49 Merc right here. Looks like it's still in the bag, dude. I think I got it. I didn't even look at it. Look at this. That's cool. It's still in the bag, still sealed. All this time, it's been traveling. I wonder if I'm the second owner, perhaps the third owner of this kit. But that's pretty neat. Still in the baggie. Uh-oh. Let's see what's up right here. These are for sure going to be the waterside decals. Oh, no. Woo. Okay, good. Something else. So, yeah, I remember this paper here was always given out in a lot of the kits. And I remember I would get this and I would just toss them. I would not even, you know, look at it or nothing. I never filled this out. I never milled it in. I never bothered to tell my parents, hey, can you guys, you know, subscribe to this or buy me this or look into, you know? Hell no, I'll just throw it away. So let's see here. It says, attention modelers, subscribe to the all-new blueprinter developed exclusively for the model car and truck builder. Information on new AMT and NPC releases, questions, answer section, shows, events, classified. Wow, see? I wasn't even reading this, bro. I would just throw it away. Like, I didn't even care. Man, let's see. So at the time in the U.S., $6 for a year, $10 for 2 years. Oh, dude, come on. The price of a model kit for 2 years, you'd be getting, I guess, like some issues of the blueprinter. But my question now is, does anybody own this, the blueprinter? Does anybody have? I'm going to have to do a search online. I'm very curious now as to see what this really was. Like, as far as the booklet there. Let's see. So 49 Merc, AMT, Ertl. Man, this looks so cool, man. That sketch, whoever drew that right there. Then we get a little history right here. A little history lesson of the Merc. And specifications. Capacities. And then note this kit may be built 1 to 3 ways. All some important stuff right here. Here, let me see here. Then we got, damn, I feel like I'm opening up a newspaper right here. So there's all this stuff. And let me look at this. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. This is all the good stuff right here. Obviously what I showed earlier. All the instructions here. Breaking it down. The interior. Chassis, hood, radiator, assembly, all that good stuff. All right, here we go. Let's put this away. All right, cool. Then we get some chrome. So this looks like like awards kind of thing, because I do see some trophies here, like a little stand or a little easel. That's neat. There's a trophy, a car, and then another award. Cool. Yeah, so this is neat. You could do like a little display, right? Nice. All right. And then let's see the chrome. All right, so these are supposed to be the chrome parts, but the chrome parts don't even look chrome. They look more like silver. The finish of it. I kind of like it though. It is different. the finish. Man, even the tools are painted. Or, you know, I still have from when I was in junior high, little AMT like little tool set like that, like this, and a little turntable, and I painted those with brush, with like a hand brush, and I still have them till this day. I kept that little thing. So look, the chrome is way different from this one. This is more like a silver. Looks like they just sprayed over it or something. Interesting. But it does look cool though. Especially like the hubcaps, the way they're shining. It looks pretty neat. And alright. Wow. Okay. So let's see here. We got the glass. That looks like it needs to be polished. It's dirty. But not to worry, you could still clean this up. All you would need is like the Meguiar's what is it, the micro scratch, and then use one of the polishing wheels, like the soft one. I think this one would work, the red one, or the red one, not the, because the green's too coarse. And then just kind of go really lightly on it, and boom, you could bring it back to life. So I never freak out whenever I see like, you know, smudges or whatever. I'm like, I'll bring that back. Let's see here. So let's look at what tires we got here. So it looks like these are the OG ones, I'm assuming, from this kit. And then this came from something else. This is not from this kit. Are these the same? So it looks like 5. No, wait. Oh, yeah, it is the same. What is this from? Here, let's take it out. For sure, these 4 are part of the set. I don't know. This might be just an extra, because it does look pretty identical. Same kind of vibe. Goodyear. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it later. I mean, not like I'm gonna use them anyway. It's like I'm not trying to investigate. I'm not gonna use them. They're just gonna chill right there. And then these are the white walls, so maybe these are the ones it came with. You know, but I could be wrong. But anyway, we do have 2 sets of 4 and like a spare. You know, and then right here in this kit, I think this is what was special about it, or what was gonna sell people on it, I guess. Or maybe they charged more money because they gave you this. And you know, you get like some plastic tweezers that I don't even know if yeah, they kind of do the job, but they're very, very soft. And then there's this. I don't know what this is for, but it looks like this is that inserts into that. It might be for sanding, maybe a sanding block. Because look, they even gave you like look at that, 180 grit of sandpaper in here. You can feel the roughness. I wonder if this was supposed to be like a block, you know, like with the other insert, wrap it around and you sand away. Who knows? But kind of cool, you know. Keep that as well. And then these are just like whatever other like basic generic like tools. Probably applying glue and spreading it out. I don't know what this would be for, but you know, things that back then I'd probably throw them away. I'd be like, whatever, I'm not gonna use them. But now as I'm getting older and stuff, you know, 42 years old, I'm like, yo, I'm appreciating all these things right here, man. You know, just going down memory lane of like seeing some of the stuff from back then,